to this Brilicious vlog. I'm Bri of Brilicious Stitches. So this is just going to be a bunch of crochet with me. I'm going to be working on a blanket for one of my besties. She's having a baby, so I need to get started on that blanket. Not that the baby is due anytime soon, but it's a blanket. It should work up pretty quickly though. Also in this vlog, I'll probably work on my temperature blanket a little bit. I'll show you guys what that looks like and what the concept is. And I'm also going to have a virtual crochet date with another one of my besties. She lives in Seattle, so we are gonna have a virtual crochet date. We are doing a collab on baby blankets for her and I. Not that either of us are having a baby, but it's just gonna be cute to have, you know, when that time comes. So that's tomorrow. We're doing that. But other than that, I'm gonna start on the baby blanket for my friend tomorrow, and I mean tonight. I'm gonna start on it tonight, and we'll continue it tomorrow and also do some other things. But I just want to let you guys know. Come along. Okay, so I'll be making her a waffle blanket for the baby with Burnett blanket yarn. So this is regular Burnett blanket in the color Spring Grass. This is one I've already used. This is Burnett baby blanket in Buttercup, and then this is regular in Vintage White. So I was using these to be gender neutral, but we already know what my god baby's going to be. So we'll be working on that. Like I said, it'll be a waffle blanket. She loves the waffle stitch. I love the waffle stitch. She just got back into crochet, so I know that she will truly appreciate this blanket. I don't think it'll take all the yarn, but I do have more of this yellow if I need it. I don't need a pattern for the waffle stitch anymore, but because it's with blanket yarn, I'm gonna get some tips from the pattern that I got, and also how they end up doing the border, just because I know I'm not gonna be able to see. But I'm gonna start with the yellow because it's open, and yeah, grab your project. Okay, so here is my progress to start the blanket. They told me to use a 15mm hook. Fuck no. This is a 10 and I already want to Anywho's, I'm not happy about using this 10mm hook, and it's already it's chunky enough, so I can't even imagine using a 15mm hook. Look at this. I can't even imagine. So I'm not going to imagine, and I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know how many rows of each thing I'm gonna do, because see, I have 3 colors, and I think I want to say they said 35 rows for this amount of chains. If they did say that, I wonder if they're counting the chain, because I really don't. Or maybe I should. Anyway, I hope that this turns out right, or that I can do something that it isn't working, because I am 1 double crochet off, I think. So we shall see if I can finesse.
What meetings? After I got fired from What Time Is It Right Now, suddenly everyone else wanted to meet me.
That's marvelous. Have fun failing upwards.
I always do.
3 weeks. And when she came back, tumbleweeds, crickets. And those are just 2 of the projects she wasn't offered because the studios were dubious about her priorities. Do you have the right priorities?
Of course I do.
Then prove it. Leave your work and get your picture taken for my magazine. If not for you, do it for Karen Katana.
Hello?
Todd, change your plans. Come on, shh, please.
Since it's on your turn, I'll focus on the big picture stuff and leave all the organization and planning.
So I had an idea in my head for the blanket, which would have been yellow block, white block, green block. But now, looking at it, I hope you can see the little pockets within. It's a waffle. I'm wondering if I should do like, okay, so this is like this is like 4 rows, but like 2 sets of waffles, if that makes sense, like top and bottom, and then switch colors and then just do two. I don't know. I'm gonna ask my boyfriend. Okay guys, it's been 2 days. Unexpectedly got very sick, so I'm feeling better. Let me show you the progress that I made to the waffle baby blanket. Okay, so this is the progress I made. Okay, I think I'm gonna do, like, you see how there's like 1, 2, 3 pockets of waffle. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 pockets of waffle and then move on to green and then do white and then yellow and then do white until I think that I think I may only have to do that twice for it to be like baby blanket size, because it is a baby blanket. So I think I do want to work on this a little more. I said I was gonna work on something else. I by no means am gonna finish this. I'm just still feeling a little type of ways. I want to sit in my chair for a little bit, get in the zone, and then figure out what we're going to do next. And I'm hoping that I can do at least some of the green. So I've already got 2, so I just have to do this 1, and then that'll be 3 pockets of the white. I might finish the first stripe of green and then we can move on to something else. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I want to make next. I think I'm gonna keep watching YouTube for right now as well, because I don't know what I want to watch. I knew what I wanted to watch, but I'm gonna watch it with my friend when we do our crochet date. I wanted that to be in this video, but because I was sick, we rescheduled it and it won't make it into this video. It'll be in another video, but I'm not gonna watch our show, so I need to figure out what I'm gonna watch if I'm not just continuing watching BoJack or Big Mouth right now, because I'm in between shows, so that might be the case. But I do have a couple of vlogs to catch up on YouTube, so we'll just be doing this for a little while.
There's a hair tie. I wanted to do Fulani braids and then have like the back curly, and I can't do small Fulani braids if I have nails, but I never ended up having time to do my hair before I got my nails done. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to do my hair with my nails, which I am a little
Like do the braids until tomorrow because I'm too tired to do it today, but I wanted to at least
wash it so then tomorrow I can literally just take it out and start braiding it. I also wash the extensions so they don't smell like fish anymore. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it had like a little tint to it. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. I love being a girl. Tomorrow is when I plan to take my braid the front. I can just leave the back down for now, and then when I come back from class I can do the extensions. But right now I just want to focus on getting the braids done. Cramps are killing me, bro. I took painkillers and they're not pain killing. But let me show you guys what I want to do. Isn't that cute? like her hair is parted. I actually don't know, maybe from like the middle of her ear up. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? Bro, I'm like actually, I'll be back. It is so hard to braid with nails because I can't grip.
I realized that I started doing this backwards once I got to the green. So I have to frog all the green. And it's fine. It's fine. I will probably do the first row over, but then I'm gonna set it down because we got other stuff to do. So let's frog, and then I will meet you back when I'm done redoing whatever I have time to redo. Okay, y'all, so I lied, but not on purpose. I did end up redoing the ones that I did already, and we've got it back in the right direction. I'm going to sit this down until later on. Let's move on. This is my temperature blanket. I said I would show the blanket. Ignore all my ends, but this is my 2025 temperature blanket so far. This is January through April completed. So let me tell you the concept for my blanket. Most people do corner to corner or rows, and I didn't want to do that, and I didn't want a super huge blanket. So for my blanket, and I wish that I could find my freaking thermometer that I made. I crocheted a thermometer with the temperatures on it so you could see it. Let me see if I can find it. I found it. All right, so this is, ignore that. This is the thermometer. I keep wanting to say thermostat. Thermometer that I crocheted or my temperature blanket to see the colors in order. I have my note here. So for, like I said, I live in Houston. So it stays pretty hot. The range isn't really grand, and I didn't want 15 colors. My color of the year, meaning I'm using that color to sprinkle throughout my life all year. My color of the year this year is pink, obviously. So my blanket will be all these shades of pink. Down here, as you can see, it's like sparkly. This was Big Twist Twinkle, light pink twinkle. That is for anything under 60 degrees. This, even though it looks the same, is eerily different and it doesn't sparkle. It's for 60 to 64 degrees. That is baby pink. This is pink ombre, and it has another shade in it. I don't have any pink ombre coming up or anything, but that is for 65 to 70. Cotton candy is for 71 to 75. Medium rose is for 76 to 80. Watermelon is for 81 to 85. Hot pink is for 86 to 90. And anything over 90 is magenta. So as far as the hexagons go, and don't judge me because they curl, and it's just something that I don't care about, because once they're sewn together, they're sewn together. But each hexagon is 2 days. So this is watermelon. Whatever day this was, it was between 81 and 85 degrees. The next day was between 86 and 90 degrees. So I make those every 2 days. Well, lately I haven't been doing them every single day. I kind of just do a couple because they don't take long, and I keep them. And I sew twice a month. So it is May 14th. So on the 16th, after I do the hexagon for it, I will sew May 1st through the 16th onto the blanket. That way I will keep up. It won't be too much because sewing is the worst part of it to me. But it's turning out really, 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 really pretty. When I said we were gonna do that, I was doing something else and I ended up just doing it. I didn't feel like being on camera. I got it out the way. So now this is just May 1st through May 1st through 8th. So I can do the 9th through the 14th because it's about 7 o'clock. So the high of the day has already been the high of the day. So whatever that is, because I haven't written it down yet. Oh, I'm also only doing the high of the day. Some people do average. I just want to know how hot it got. So once I figure that out, that means that I have 1, 2, 3 hexagons to make. So I just want to work on that. So for the next 2 hexagons is May 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. The temperature, the high was 82, 81, 80, and 84, and that is all in the watermelon color. So I need to do 2 of these. We got 2 done, 2 watermelons, and the next one is breaking into our hottest color, magenta. We have finally hit the 90s. So it was 94 and 95 on May 13th and 95 today. So I gotta get magenta. I have not used it other than making the thermometer. God. So yeah, one last one, and then we'll be done with this. Sorry those clips were so dark. I just didn't feel like getting up to turn the light off because I had got up and got the yarn and I was like, I'll just sat back down. So I just recorded it in the dark. It's okay, I could see. I just realized I don't have my glasses on. Glasses. Okay. So this hexagon is done. So I am officially caught up. Let me write that in my notes. I just mark the last one that was sewed and the last one that was crocheted. So I'm all ready for when it is sewing day. Now that that's done, I don't know what I want to make. I'm working on something for the next video that isn't crochet related. It's just the planning of my next video, and so I don't want to do any of that stuff. So I think I'm going to make a hat, a ruffle hat. Okay, so I realized, looking in my notes, looking at my stock and everything, you know, I need to continue doing that. And what I want to make for myself, I don't have the yarn for right now. So I was looking at the colors because I feel like I keep using the same stuff, and I realized that I haven't made anything in my favorite color, green. One side will be this green, one side will be this green, and this way I can use some of this and re-cake this yarn. I hate this cake so much, so I want to work on that because I don't have the patience to deal with a ruffle hat right now, or really a bucket hat, because I don't have anything in solid colors, and this still isn't going to be solid, but it'll be two-tone monochromatic kind of vibes. But I'm gonna make this into a star bag and then figure out what hats that I want to make for tomorrow or later or whatever. I probably won't finish this. It is 8:30 and I have not eaten dinner, but I'm gonna at least get the stars done. I'll probably finish it. Just thinking about it, because I don't know what I'm eating at, but just off the time and what time I know that I'm not gonna be going to bed, I'll probably finish the bag. If I'm feeling lazy, I probably won't finish the strap. So there's that. So I'll just get started on that, and if I change my mind, I'll change my mind, but this is what we're gonna do for now. I'm gonna sit in my chair now and probably turn back on BoJack, because I've just been in a very like looking at my animated shows kind of mood other than anything else. Not in the mood to start anything new really. So yeah, let's work on that. This is Nile Green Big Twist. I'm pretty positive this is Big Twist Forest Green. Pretty positive. So Nile Green, Forest Green. Let's get married. Let's make a bag.
To rehab. I'll miss our little comedy routines. I'll be honest, a lot of people leave this place and I think they're not gonna make it. Like Denise, for example. But you've done the work and you're ready. You're a special case, BoJack. I am? Of course you are.
Oh boy, did he do a number on you.
It was actually very nice. You know, fancy room. It's time to go.
Ready or not.
I got the fancy room. He's getting the fancy room.
Patience. Sounds fun. No, I sold it. You have 6 months. Enjoy the process. Oh.
What happened? You're packing your things backwards.
What happened is, you said I was special. You gave a whole spiel, but you were just trying to get rid of me to make room for a high-profile new client.
I thought we'd make...
Side one, done.
And then letting themselves in. The knock is so that I can tell you to enter. If you just enter, then what is the purpose of the knock?
You're right, of course.
My point is about the pages. Why are you throwing new things at me?
The insurance guys are nixing the card chase. We had to think fast, so we put together a new hand-to-hand combat scene and we're going to throw on top of the merengue number.
So it's a stunt?
I thought you'd be excited. I'm excited. It's more time spent on your face.
About how people want to hire more female directors.
Oh, they want to. They want to so bad. Just not for this particular project.
Which particular project?
Anyone. I mean, you name it. Whatever Paul Feig's doing.
Known when she died, right? But there was someone else with her while she was blonde.
Yeah, whatever for now.
Both are done. I'm going to eat something finally and then sew them together. Okay, it's 1:30 a.m. and I'm finished. I love it. I'm obsessed. This is probably my favorite. Green is my favorite color, of course. I did a I think I would say this is like a medium, almost long strap. Because I really didn't want to do a long strap, but I'm like, ugh, just do it. So this is my first like two-tone monochromatic kind of star bag. I love it. This strap is kind of like skinnier than the other ones because I did single crochet, so it's like it's not super stretchy. So I really love it. It could be crossbody or not, so I can cross this off my list. And then next time I need to make one that is just a solid color, but I feel like I don't need to make that, because if you want one that's just a solid color, you know, you don't really need to see an example of that. But I'll make one anyway. Right now I'm just going to wind some yarn and keep watching BoJack until it's time for me to go to bed. Hey guys, so It's the next day, and I believe I showed y'all that bag. If not, I'll show it again at the end of the video. But we're about to do our virtual crochet date with our bestie Jordan, and we are working on some squares. We are making baby blankets. She's gonna make some in a color, I'm gonna make some in a different color. We're going to send them to each other and put the blanket together. We're doing granny stars, and it's gonna be so cute. So I'll film a little bit of the virtual date. Okay, say hi to the vlog.
Hello, vlog.
Okay, so the last time I did it, I believe I used a 4.5 millimeter hook. Is that what you used?
I think so, yes.
And
4.5 to around 5 is what I did. And that came to like 5.5 inches-ish.
yeah. And I think I had done the same and it was still too big. So I might have used a 4. This one matches gauge, I think. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I responded to your message with what I did later on.
You said, damn, my tension's still so loose. Maybe I will try with the 4 tomorrow.
And I think I did try with a 4, and this is it.
You said it was up to about 5.5 inches to around 5. You used a 4 millimeter hook. I just replied to the thread in our chat, so you might be able to go see it, I think.
Here is the swatch, gauge swatch. It'll be 6 rounds, but this is just 5, so we could meet gauge or anything. Well, so I could. She's the professional. But this is what they'll look like, and she is using a different color. All of mine will be this color, so we'll know. And all of hers will be the other color that is more blue focused. And oh, I have it on my shelf.
Oh yeah.
This is the color that Jordan will be using for her stars, which is Bluebird, I think. And mine is Rockabye. And these are both loops and threads. Soft Classic. And then the outside is loops and threads, Soft Classic, in the color Off-White. So this will be, we'll be working on, and we're going to watch Bridgerton, right?
Yeah. Is that whatever you want? I thought you said the Lady Charlotte or something is
Still Bridgerton.
okay. I didn't know if it's
We're watching Queen Charlotte first, because I didn't understand Bridgerton until I watched Queen Charlotte, and then I rewatched it. So we're watching Queen Charlotte. That's what we were watching before. Are we starting over from the beginning?
Yes.
Queen Charlotte, episode 1.
The official proclamation from the king. You are honored to be Lord and Lady Danbury now.
There is a problem.
What have you done now, Brimsley?
The bride is missing.
What a beautiful dog, Your Majesty. 'Tis a deformed bunny. Oh, my mistake, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, you did have a wedding night?
He was mean and rude and selfish. He just wanted to leave. He felt bad, I suppose, and he did not seem to understand why I did not want him to live at Kew while I am stuck here with no one to talk to, and then he gives me that piece as if that is to make everything better. But that does not make up for...
Your Majesty, I am still allowed to speak freely. I'm talking about consummating the marriage. You and the king did consummate the marriage, did you not? You have to have... Your Majesty, Charlotte.
Say bye to the vlog.
Hi, vlog.
So we did 2 squares. We were working on some kinks, taking some notes, figuring out how we were gonna do it, getting our gauge together, and we watched Queen Charlotte, a couple episodes, and we got 2 done each. I think I might do one more because she crochets faster than me, so I just want to get a heads up. We got to do 28 each, so not on any time limit. There's no baby, but you know, you don't want whips to take forever. It should be done by the end of the year. But I think I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Like, comment, subscribe, tap the bell so you get notifications when I post. You can follow all my socials. They will be linked in the description. And that's all I got for you today. See you later. Bye.